ghost of 88. Chromosomes that could break your DNA. Clone and imitate, I'm in your home behind your gate.
Local hip-hop artist Randy Mark, aka Touch, has had a love for the art form since he first heard hip-hop beats as a kid in the 80s.
It's not something that, I had a choice in liking. It just automatically took me. The first beat I heard basically just took me, and I couldn't escape it.
More than just one single individual. I'm 100 trillion separate entities, that's minuscule.
He began dancing with a friend for various rap groups around the city, and things just naturally grew from there.
One day, this cat saw us dancing, and he asked us if we rapped. And I was like, yep, yes I do. At that point, I decided, okay, I guess I have to figure out how to rap.
I'm preventing misuse.
From MCing to DJing and producing, Touch is a multifaceted artist. But writing and creating music that gets his listeners thinking is what really makes him tick.
What I want is people to look beyond the surface, basically, and have fun kind of digging into what actually the messages are. I don't just, write without a purpose, basically. So I want people to have fun finding little references and Easter eggs and kind of being like, oh, I gotcha.
Where I'm from, we got more oil money than Sim Crew. My verse stand alone between songs like an interlude.
Touch has worked with longtime friend NATO for over a decade, dropping an award-winning album together in 2007 called The Representatives Intelligent Design. And the pair continue to produce music together in their shared studio space.
It's kind of crazy because he is out and about, and I don't feel like people really realize how lucky they are to have him around. You can go up to him and ask him questions and just be around him, and he's really Edmonton, he's really original. He doesn't try to sound like anybody else, but he takes all of his influences and puts it into his own kind of sound, and it's still Edmonton though. It's that's the beauty of it, is that it's really original sound.
I started rapping in 90, you were tiny. I was already writing other people's rhymes.
From the time Touch started out on the hip-hop scene, it has grown from about 20 rappers to over 5,000, a statistic that makes him very proud.
I used to actually take it upon myself to defend Edmonton, because whenever we would tour, Edmonton was not looked at a hip-hop city. So now I feel I can relax. I could just relax and make my music. Yeah, it's a good feeling just to see it kind of work on its own.
Do it all on McDonald's and hip-hop records and tapes. That was my escape, that was my heart since 8. I used to dance to Michael Jackson till it was late, then run DMC and Jam Master Jay.